If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Cancer. The word itself makes terror in the minds of the people. It is the word that makes us feel panic. It can cause anyone discrimination of age, sex, color, class, or status. It has many reasons to conquer the human body. In the olden days, it was suffered a lot by the people. But now, due to modernization, this can be cured with many alternative treatments or medications. We at our center provide you with natural dietary supplements which are natural and do not cause any side effects in curing the disease. There are many different kinds of cancers. Cancer arises out of normal cells in the body and can develop in almost any organ or tissue, such as the lung, colon, breast, skin, bones, or nerve tissue. The people who come to our center come with the hope of curing the disease and becoming healthy. We support you with this, and as we use alternative supplements which are natural and cure the disease with no side effects. We make you feel at ease and get treated. Cancer of the throat is a cancer of the vocal cords, voice box, larynx, or other areas of the throat. It involves the uncontrolled growth of abnormal cells that have mutated from normal tissues. This growth can kill when these cells prevent the normal function of vital organs or spread throughout the body, damaging essential systems. The alternative names for throat cancer are vocal cord cancer, laryngeal cancer, cancer of the glottis, or cancer of the pharynx. The risks of developing throat cancer increased if you are a frequent user of alcohol, cigarettes, and chewing tobacco. Cancer of the throat involves tumors on the tonsils, vocal cords, voice box, larynx, and at the base of the tongue. The people who are considered at high risk for this disease are many. If the people are more exposed to tobacco use, more smoke with heavy consumption of alcohol, regular or excessive consumption of alcohol, is considered at high and increasing risks. Smoking and drinking alcohol combined lead to extreme risk for the development of throat cancers. This cancer can also occur due to the enlargement of the thyroid gland called a chronic goiter. It may be due to the radiation exposure and the family history of cancer or the genetic predisposition. Most cancers of the throat develop in adults older than 50. Men are 10 times more likely than women to develop throat cancers. The exact cause of throat cancer is unknown, although tobacco products are thought to play a significant role in about 80% of cases. Symptoms of this cancer depend on the type and location of the tumor. For example, lung cancer can cause coughing, shortness of breath, or chest pain, while colon cancer often causes diarrhea, constipation, and blood in the stool. Some cancers may not have any symptoms at all. Like symptoms, the signs of cancer vary based on the type and location of the tumor. However, there are some of the common symptoms found in this cancer like fever, chills, night sweats, weight loss, loss of appetite, fatigue, malaise. The other symptoms of throat cancer can include a swelling or lump in the throat, a persistent cough, blood-flecked phlegm, the sensation of something permanently stuck in the throat, voice changes, such as persistent hoarseness or huskiness, throat pain, referred pain into the ears, swallowing difficulties, breathing difficulties, swollen lymph glands, gastrointestinal disorders, such as excessive reflux, diarrhea, or constipation. If you experience any of the above throat cancer symptoms, it is advised that you see your healthcare provider for a more thorough check so the proper diagnosis and treatment can be applied. One of the best ways to prevent cancer is to not smoke or chew tobacco. Many cancers can be prevented by avoiding risk factors such as excessive exposure to sunlight and heavy drinking. They should have a good diet so that they are not attacked by the disease. Keeping the health fit by doing the exercises, having a nutritious food intake, protecting ourselves from the bad atmosphere may make us free from the disease. Some people at high risk for developing certain cancers can take medication to reduce their risk. But yet the treatment is aimed at the destruction of cancer and prevention of the spread of cancer to other parts of the body. Treatment is aimed at the destruction of cancer and prevention of the spread of cancer to other parts of the body. The earlier throat cancer is diagnosed, the better the prospect of recovery. If the treatment is not given, then it can grow and can cause death. So it is better to get treated at its initial stage. The treatment needs long-term recovery, but if have a hope of conquering it, then you can have it. You should be mentally firm and be prepared to achieve in curing it. Horny goat weed, also known as epimedium, yin-yang huo, inyokaku, xian ling pai, barrenwort, a medicinal plant used in traditional Chinese medicine, increases blood flow, dilates blood vessels, and fights against infections too. These effects can be useful for those who are suffering from heart problems or bronchitis, but the plant helps sexual functions too, according to its properties. Although we can hear more and more about epimedium's contribution to increased testosterone level and muscular volume, there are no scientific researches yet to prove this. The title horny goatweed is a collective noun for the herbal plants from epimedium species, originated from the forests of China and Korea. This annual plant, it's extremely colorful with flowers from yellow to red and gradually darkening leaves during the summer. An ancient Chinese legend says that the plant got its name from a goat herdsman who was an eyewitness of a goat's horny rampage after consuming epimedium. For medical purposes in China, the leaves are collected, then dried, and treated with lamb's fat, before used as an aphrodisiac. For centuries, men confirmed that horny goatweed improves their sexual performance. In our days, epimedium is advertised as a natural alternative for Viagra, for both men and women, or as a muscular increasing formula. It's sold in many forms, crude, as a tea, extract, capsules, but mostly as a component of complex formulas. Why is used horny goatweed by sportsmen? When testosterone level is low, there are obvious signs of decreased sexual functions, libido, and physical performance. Active sportsmen or aging people are experiencing negative changes in performance, in sport or bedroom, caused by low testosterone level, and to raise this, some of them takes horny goatweed. While there is proofs that horny goatweed improves sexual performance, boosting libido, the plant's effect on increased testosterone level and muscular volume wasn't documented. Medical properties. According to researchers, the epimedium can be used in the following cases: low libido, erection problems, sterility, premature ejaculation, micturition, bronchitis, paining periods, coronary artery problems, high blood pressure after climax. Horny goatweed, primarily used as an aphrodisiac, it's capable to bring you in a state of excitement and keep you there for several hours. According to Chinese descriptions, horny goatweed has a positive effect on yin, which is the essence of life, or more exactly the sperm itself. Contains many biochemical substances. It's hard to find out which is the most active, but most scientists vote the icarian. Chinese studies claim that the heart and the vascular system can benefit too from the use of the epimedium, because the plant reduces the high blood pressure and provides optimal blood circulation by preventing the formation of gouts, thanks to the icarian and flavonoid compounds. Anything that influences the circulatory system has effects also on sexual functions. By dilating blood vessels and improving circulation, horny goatweed increases the sensitivity and functionality of sexual organs. It's well known that when blood circulation is obstructed by obesity or high blood pressure, it's very difficult to maintain an erection. An unpublished double-blind experiment shows that a herbal formula containing horny goatweed increased with 60% the sexual pleasure on healthy men, and with 40% on Viagra users. Nowadays, if a woman with low libido goes to the doctor, her testosterone level will be checked for sure. This notorious male hormone is responsible for the sexual desire even in the case of women. So increasing testosterone level, horny goatweed not only helps to manage low libido for both men and women, but can also be an aid for erection problems. The plant can be effective in treating barrenness too. In China, a study on humans demonstrated that epimedium raised sperm count and density. Others have demonstrated that those who have been using this plant experienced positive changes in their sexual, but also in their everyday life. According to chemist Yuping Zhu, co-writer of the Chinese Materia Medica, 5% of horny goatweed users have been cured of bronchitis, and more spectacular than the other patients with usual treatment. The positive effects are caused by polysaccharides, the antiviral and antimicrobial compounds of horny goatweed. More researchers are needed to discover all of the secrets of the epimedium plant. There is no solid proofs that horny goatweed increases testosterone level or muscular volume, but for sure helped men to fight their impotence problems. Scientists are still looking for effects on lung diseases and circulatory problems. Horny goatweed decreases blood pressure, so those who have low blood pressure may not use it. Epimedium grandiflorum. The Japanese Epimedium caused respiratory problems in big doses, but for treating impotence have used the plants from Epimedium sagittatum and Epimedium brevicornum species. Horny goatweed rarely may dry the mouth or cause nausea. There are no other known side effects. Horny goatweed pills must be taken with a meal 1 to 2 hours before sexual intercourse. Reason 1. The thyroid regulates the rate of energy production in the body's cells. Thyroid disorder reduces the body's metabolism and makes you feel sluggish. Reason 2. Thyroid disorder also increases your risk of degenerative diseases such as heart disease, cancer, and arthritis, and your risk of widespread infection. In severe cases, the energy level in the body's cells cannot even sustain a basic level of metabolism, creating a life-threatening situation. Reason 3. One major problem with thyroid disorder is that it's often missed in diagnostic tests. Even if tests show that you do not have a thyroid disorder, you might still be at risk. If your body is highly acidic, your risk of thyroid disorder increases. Reason 4. Thus, even if you haven't been diagnosed with a thyroid disorder, it's important to check your body's overall pH level and take dietary and other steps to reduce the acid level in your body. Reason 5. You will not only reduce your chances of developing thyroid disorder or making an existing thyroid disorder even worse. You will improve your health overall and reduce your vulnerability to degenerative disease. The risk. Accumulation of acids in your body, due to insufficient digestion of food, food allergies, and consumption of acid-forming substances, can cause thyroid disorder. Acid-related causes of thyroid disorder also include exposure to heavy metals and toxic chemicals in the water supply and highly processed food. When your body's acid level rises too high, your thyroid function will be depressed and your metabolism will slow. Lack of digestive enzymes, also caused by overconsumption of processed foods, further causes your thyroid disorder. Your body's ability to neutralize acids is further reduced. As you get older, the more toxins you're exposed to, the more likely you will develop a thyroid disorder if you haven't already. The damage. With a thyroid disorder, your body's cells and organs will not metabolize as quickly as they should. The presence of excess acid only makes the problem worse. Your cells and organs will become overrun with acid that they need to eliminate, but your thyroid disorder will reduce their ability to deal with these acids. The acid, in turn, will perpetuate or worsen your thyroid disorder. For example, a sluggish thyroid reinforces the digestive problems that cause acid to accumulate in your body. Because a thyroid disorder slows your cellular metabolism, it reduces your body's ability to eliminate acid waste. The more acid-forming substances you consume, the more this cycle repeats. Thyroid disorder also reduces your immune system function, leading to chronic infection. With the accumulation of acid in your body, the infection will spread quickly, further reducing your body's ability to neutralize acids. As with other organs, the thyroid needs glucose and oxygen to function. When acid waste accumulates in the bloodstream, these vital substances cannot get through. Without adequate oxygen and glucose, thyroid function is reduced. The resulting thyroid disorder further reduces the body's ability to clear the bloodstream of these acids that prevent the oxygen and glucose from getting through. The benefits of a balanced pH. Because use thyroid discovers causes so many other degenerative diseases, a thyroid that functions properly can restore health in so many other areas of your body. When you neutralize the acids in your body and eliminate acid-forming substances from your diet, you give your thyroid a chance to heal. Improved thyroid function will, in turn, help your other body organs function properly. To neutralize acids and restore your body's pH balance, you need to reduce or eliminate the consumption of acidic foods and other acidic substances. Adding more alkaline foods and minerals to your diet can help restore thyroid disorder. As your acid level falls, you'll find that your thyroid function will increase. Your body's metabolism will increase as a result, and you'll be able to neutralize acids even further. The result will be restored health, higher energy, and a decreased risk of thyroid disorder. 70% or more of the population struggles with constipation. Some believe the number is even higher, 80 to 90%. The market for laxatives is now approaching 1 billion each year. It appears that constipation is an issue that most of us have to deal with at one time or the other. Using natural means to clear constipation is what this ebook is all about. I believe that to have good health we need to use mostly foods and supplements that are free of additives and food enhancers that are harmful to the body. We need to eat the right foods and watch how we prepare them so we can digest and absorb them without creating or leaving residues that get turned into the toxic matter in our colon. The first question that a nutritionist or any other health practitioner should ask you on your first visit is, how many bowel movements do you have each day or each week? If you visit a doctor, your colon is the last area they discuss with you. And perhaps, this is an area they may never discuss with you at all. In his article, The Bowel is an Ecosystem, in Healthy and Natural Journal, April 1997, Majid Ali, MD recounts, "When I returned to the clinical practice of environmental and nutritional medicine after years of pathology work, I began carefully testing the assertions of nutritionists, naturopaths, and clinical ecologists who claimed that various types of colitis, a deterioration of your colon wall, could be reversed with optimal nutritional and ecologic approaches. To my great surprise, I found that such professionals, who are usually spurned by drug doctors, were right after all. My patients responded well to the unscientific therapies vehemently rejected by my colleagues in drug medicine. Without good regular bowel movements and colon function, you will create various illnesses, colon discomforts, and diseases, including constipation. By concentrating on eliminating constipation and preserving colon health, you can take a major step in preventing many body conditions and illnesses that can shorten your life or make your senior years a miserable time. As with so many past health practitioners, I believe your colon is so important that any improvement you can make in your colon's health will help you avert many unnecessary illnesses and suffering. If you make only one effort in improving your health, it should be towards creating a clean and healthy colon. Heart attacks, cancers, senility, pathogenic organisms, and so on cause most deaths that occur in the US and throughout the world. There are few deaths related to natural causes or old age. Your colon provides nutrients and water to all parts of the body. So, when a specific organ has degenerated, it is important to see what part colon toxins have played in this degeneration. If your colon is toxic, the blood will also be toxic. If your colon is toxic, these toxins will gradually reach all parts of your body through the blood and lymph liquid. The result is the body and various organs affected will become less efficient. Over time, this decreased efficiency will cause the body will become diseased and you will lose your good health.